I'm Kendra Cook, your host for the DCTV Daily News program out of Dove Creek, Colorado. The Dolores County Broadcasting Network is the producer of DCTV with support from the Southwest Colorado TV Translators Association. That's the special district association responsible for bringing the area to free-to-access TV stations over the air by antenna. This is a community TV station, so if there's a news story or event information that you would like to share, call us at 970-677-4119. And if you're a business or organization, we welcome you to find out about sponsorship opportunities for banners or video segments run on the channel. This is the Thursday program for August 13th, 2020, DCTV Daily News. As we heard in a commissioners meeting from the town manager, Carrie DiStefano of Rico, and reported in the Journal with a photo courtesy the Rico Trails Alliance. A mountain bike skills park has been proposed for the town of Rico. Rico Trails Alliance has submitted a preliminary plan to construct 1.5 miles of non-motorized trails on a 10-acre hillside above Deadwood Road. The Flow Park concept includes a single-track trail to the top of the town parcel and 2 downhill-only trails with berms, jumps, and rollers. Access by foot and bike would be from the Deadwood Road. Parking would be designated to the east side of Colorado 145 across from the former Tamison Coffee Shop, where the highway has a wide shoulder. Existing uses of roads and trails in the area would not change. If approved, the project would be built and paid for by Rico Trails Alliance, said Rico Town Manager Carrie DiStefano. It would require an easement to operate on town property, which has to be voted on by the town trustees. Public feedback has been a mix of support, concerns, and opposition. During a public comment period, Rico Trails Alliance received 10 comments reflecting support and 2 expressing concerns. The town has also received letters from residents with issues, and there were mixed reviews on social media. In a summary of comments, supporters said that the trails would have a positive impact on the community, provide a convenient new recreational resource for Rico residents, including for local youths. The Alliance emphasized the project is a, quote, small-scale, family-friendly park and not intended to be a destination attraction. Concerns included proximity to the Silver Glance neighborhood, increased traffic and noise, hours of operation, and unregulated parking on narrow roads. Others said it would disrupt the natural aesthetics of the woods in that area. Evaluation of the project is a work in progress and is taking into consideration public feedback, DiStefano said. While considering an easement for the project, she advised the trustees to consider whether it may be permanent or temporary, with periodic evaluations and potential to renew. And now let's take a look at the hot local weather into next week. Today, sunny with a high near 88 degrees with south-southeast winds at 5 to 15 miles an hour, shifting west-southwest in the afternoon. Tonight, partly cloudy with a low around 60 degrees, and that west-southwest wind 5, 10, 15 miles shifts back to east-southeast after midnight. Into Friday, mostly sunny and hot with a high near 91 degrees. Friday night, mostly clear with a low around 58, with winds calming down and more heat for the summer weekend. Saturday, sunny with a high near 91, light and variable winds. And Saturday night, mostly clear and a low around 59. For Sunday, sunny and hot with a high near 93. Sunday night, mostly clear and a low around 59. And the same pattern continues somewhat monotonously. For Monday, again sunny with a high near 92. Monday night, mostly clear and a low around 59. And Tuesday, mostly sunny with a high near 91. Tuesday night, partly cloudy and a low around 59. And now, back to more news. As reported by Oma Fleming, CSU Extension Office Manager and 4-H Coordinator for the Dolores County Fair. She wrote, "The 2020 Dolores County Fair had many changes due to COVID, but exhibits were good, showcasing the many talents of the people of our county." She also supplied the photos for this story that runs in the DC Press this week. Be sure to check it out, as the entire list of all of the winners and more photos are in this week's edition, available in local stores. She continued, "We had over 75 visitors, which was a little low for us, but part of the changes was due to canceling of the oyster fry and minimizing the fair to a 2-day fair. The 4th annual animal show had 9 entries and was a success, other than a mishap of Daniel Fisher with a lost frog which was found after the show ended and then traded for a goat, which was borrowed to him by Aubrey McKellips for the animal show. Phew! We handed out popsicles and ice cream cups this year since we could not have the exact ice cream sundaes that we had before. We then moved over to our 2-day rodeo, which had some cooler weather, making for a nice weekend. The 4-H kids had 4 entries in the livestock show at the Montezuma County Fair and 1 at the Dolores County Fair, and numerous other projects which will be available to go to the state fair. We certainly missed the Cub Scouts and the concessions at the rodeos and not having the oyster fry this year. Always want to give our volunteers a shout out for all that they do to help us getting things entered, judged, and displayed. She says we could not have a fair without you helping. Also, thanks to the 4-H leaders doing their best in the time where we could not have face-to-face meetings. Oma continues saying we would also like to thank all of the people who entered the fair. We have some very talented people in Dolores County. We appreciate them letting us display their work along with all who came to visit, and they hope to see everyone back again next year. The Dolores County Sheriff's Roundup for last week. They took a report of the water dock not working and notified the town manager. They took a report of a dog barking constantly and notified animal control. They received a report of possible assault. A deputy is investigating a report of unsafe discharge of a gun. A gas skip was reported at a local business. The party later returned and paid. Deputies took a report on another harassment. An investigation is ongoing. A black bear was located on Road B. DOW was notified. Deputies handled a family dispute. They received a report of trespass and a deputy responded. They took a report of trespass where the parties were armed with guns and a deputy responded. A stolen laptop was pinged to our county. A deputy is investigating. And they took a report of harassment by a local resident. A deputy was able to defuse that situation. They took a report of a careless truck driver on the Dolores-Norwood Road. State Patrol was notified. They also took a report of a large buck hit on Highway 491, but no vehicle was around. The DOW and State Patrol were notified. The Dolores County Sheriff's Office, Dove Creek Ambulance, Egner Fire and Rescue, and State Patrol responded to a rollover accident on Slick Rock Hill. The injured party was taken via Flight for Life. They took a report of an underage person partying. A deputy is investigating. Took a report of an incident exposure. A deputy determined it occurred in Montezuma County. Cortez was notified. There was a suspicious vehicle reported at a local residence and a deputy investigated. And they took a report of a controlled burn. A deputy investigated. Remember, they say no controlled burns are to be had at this time. And here's the image of our current drought conditions. With still no rain in sight, this hot, dry weather is making for ripe fire conditions, so be extremely careful with anything that might spark. There are no open fires allowed, and hopefully we will get some fall rains here coming soon. And today's High Canyon Country happenings. Getting ready for 2021, it feels like a lot of people can't wait to have 2020 be in the taillights. To get this year behind us, looking ahead to 2021, what's more hopeful than a local 2021 calendar? The Dove Creek Chamber of Commerce is having its annual photo contest in Dolores County. You can submit your photos to manager@dovecreekchamber.com. All of the details and information are on the website, dovecreekchamber.com, as well. And the selected first prize winner will receive $100. This year, there will also be a fan favorite chosen online on the Facebook page. The deadline is fast approaching. It's September 1st, so be sure to get your sunsets, wheat harvest, fishing trips, or whatever awesome shots you have captured in Dolores County and send them in. The top 12 will be in the Dolores County Chamber calendar, which will be available this November. And at the VFW Auxiliary 5181 post, President Keith Husky is asking all active members to please attend the next meeting on September 1st at 7 p.m. at the post. There will be a picture of their auxiliary members taken for the new calendar. They're working on the 2021 calendar as well, and they are requesting any photos of past members, whether personal or at an auxiliary event, be sent into their email address at vfwauxiliary5181@gmail.com. And any questions can also be sent to that email address. And another note on a local happening, the Back to School Ice Cream Social is open to all community members. It starts at 6:30 p.m. at the Super Sports Complex, that's the football field, on Monday, August 17th. The Dolores County School District and District Accountability Committee announced their annual event for pre-K through 12th grade students. There will be a 6th grade orientation during the event for the kids to meet their teachers. Students can meet all of the teachers and classmates. Please practice social distancing, they say, and stay in your family groups as much as possible. And I post up all of these High Canyon Country happenings and articles and links on our Facebook page, which is DCTV Daily News, where you can also watch the program replay along with news links and stories of local interest. And you too can share other events or news there and join in on the conversation. This is your local community TV station, so if you have something to share, contact us by email. It's dcbnnews@gmail.com or call the station 970-677-4119. And thank you for tuning in to DCTV Daily News. Programs are broadcast Monday through Friday with replays online on our YouTube channel or the DCTV Daily News page on Facebook. And if you do like the program, please like and follow us on Facebook and share it with your friends and family. This has been a production of DCTV for the DCTV Daily News program out of Dove Creek, Colorado, USA. I'm Kendra Cook. Again, thank you for watching and have a great Thursday.